What is happening, everybody? My name is Dean. Welcome back to the Andy Owen career mode here. We're continuing 2020 style on Christmas Day. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Victoria and Tasmania. Let's get a big Christmas crowd in to the MCG, although I'm not sure we will be playing games at the MCG one day out from a Boxing Day test. But we're doing it. We're doing it, I guess. Oh, it looks like there's fantastic weather here. Not sure why there'd be a cool temperature of 8 degrees when, of course, it is a hot summer in Australia. The pitch looks good. The crowd will hopefully, I was going to say build, but it probably won't build, to be honest. Everyone's probably all having a reasonably good Christmas lunch or afternoon or whatever. It's Christmas. Why would you be at the cricket? I mean, I'm sure you could go to the cricket on like Christmas night, but why would you put a game in the afternoon, honestly? Anyway, we've won the toss again. Peter Anscombe has done that. We've elected to bat here, and that's how we're going to start things off on a nice sunny day here at the MCG. Again, of course, I'm coming in at number 3 with Alejandro. Madden, our other all-rounder, has nicked my spot at the top of the order. Marcus Harris gone not before too long. Victoria 1 for 15 as I make my way to the middle. Yet to be dismissed in 2020 cricket, might I add. Just had that solid start. Oh. Went into the area I wanted to hit it to, not as much power as I wanted to have it. They've gone to keeper's end. I'll get back for 2. That's a good start. There's probably a bit of a rivalry here between me and the guy at the other end, Alejandro Madden. He, of course, took the Player of the Match award out in the last game. Oh, gee, that could have been caught by the bowler. Sneaked through for 1. But, of course, if we are competing for, I guess, a top-order player that is also an all-rounder position, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for us to fight against each other and really try and outdo each other. Jackson Bird steaming in at one end a little bit early on the swing there. Short, wide, cut over the top. It was a good decision to go in that area, and it's 4. Brilliant shot. Look at this. Bang. Chopped away. Oh, quality shot. That'll be 4. All the way to the boundary. Bang. 4. Again, this time just through the air. And I've been playing much better, and I generally play much better on our home deck than in away games. That was a genuine half volley there from Jackson Bird. Easily put away to the fence for 4 more. That's a chance. There was a bit of bat involved there, I think. So it'll be runs. Ball left in the over. Riley Meredith, the only wicket taker so far. He's coming in for his 3rd over. That has been absolutely smashed. And it's probably gone to, I think, the longest boundary here at the MCG. That is a massive 6. The mid-wicket fence did not stand a chance. You see the ball sailing through the air. That's probably in the Bay 13 direction, I reckon. 100%. The fans will be excited about that one. Oh, didn't get the gap there, but a 1. Another 1. Don't think we'll get 2 here. So you always talk about getting, I guess, 50 from the initial power play. We're going at about 10 and over so far. Just under that. That's a big hit. Is it big enough to go over the man? I think it could be 6. That's the shortest boundary here at the G. That one that is straight down the ground toward the member's end. That's a big 6 again. So really thumping the runs through in this match. Yeah, there's 2 there, I reckon. Again. Come back. This is good. This is good. This is what I like to see, people. This is what I like to see. If this is what you like to see, make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video. Oh my god, it's cheesy and I love it. Don't you reckon? 10.5 and over, 1 for 56, 34 overs gone. Wait, 34 runs have been scored. There's been 5 overs gone. How did I get 34 overs out of there? Yeah. Oh, that's in the gap. That could be 4. Quite going to be there. It's going to be 2 because that fielder in the deep managed to get around to it. But we can still finish off with 60 from our power play if I hit a couple of good shots here, because obviously once the power play's done, it's going to really drop off our scoring rate, you'd think. There's enough on it. It's going to be 4 again. Probably mistimed it a little bit. I think it might have been a slower ball, but it's still 4 more, and we're going to try and make the most of these last few balls of the power play. That's a big one. So all of a sudden, we're now at 62 from the power play. There's one ball to come. And through mid-wicket for 4 again. So the field will, of course, spread out now. It's just not going to reach the boundary. It's going to stop short. We're going to have to run at the end of the day. So 1 for 66 at the end of the power play. 50-run partnership up. Came in at 1 for 15. And of the 50 runs, I think I've made a hefty amount of them. Tim Rogers into the attack. But I'm on 44 of our 52-run partnership. Start us off here. Very nicely done from me. Oh, that's quick. See what I mean? The 135 feels much quicker in the shorter form than in the longer form. Where's this going now? The covers still look good. Mid-wicket still looks good. That's just a little tap behind a backward point for 1. Big swing and a miss. That's a good slower ball. 97 kilometres an hour. I mean, honestly, if anyone actually managed to hit the ball when he was bowling at that speed, I'd be impressed. There's Malenko. He's bowling reasonably slow as well. They're trying to take the pace off here. That's gone to the wrong end. Gives us an easy 2. 5 fours, 2 sixes here from our 47 runs. It has been a very, very good start to our 2020 domestic level career. I was really waiting for that ball too. That's better. Waited for it. Sent it on its way. 6 runs. 50 up. It was a slower ball, but it was a full toss. And as long as I got a decent amount of bat on it, it was going to the fence. And over the fence indeed. 10 overs have passed now. 1 for 98. Feels like the sun's come out a bit more as this game's gone on. It's getting a little bit overcast at one point. I don't know if there's dynamic weather in this. I know it starts raining randomly. Where is the next option for a shot? Rinda Sandhu into the attack after 12 overs. So Alejandro Madden, he's bumping his runs up here. That's gone straight towards the bowler. He should have maybe taken a return catch. Just the 1. So I've slowed down a bit here. Purely by not scoring, to be honest. You know, by hitting singles, that's slowing down my run rate. Because, of course, 56 from 28, so being very effective with the bat. This should actually be 2. I've mistimed it that poorly that it'll give us enough time to come back for a second, and we do. So, as we were saying earlier on in the innings, do have a bit of a rivalry with Alejandro, and we want to make sure we get more runs than him. So, the fact he's got back to our amount of runs has really annoyed me. It's peeved me here. Should get 2 again. And I've given myself that much room because I do, as you can see, want to hit over the top on the offside. That's a wide. Oh, that's a good delivery though, I will give you that. He really just put it in a spot I couldn't hit it. I'm going to take a leg by. Not even that one was okay. If I'd given myself room for that one, I mean, it's hitting me outside the line of the off stump, so if you do want a review, that's up to you, but yeah. Oh, doesn't beat the inner fielder. That was well and truly tracking on to middle stump. It's a good thing we hit it. Clive Rose, everyone's favourite off spinner on. Everyone's favourite left arm orthodoxian. Slog sweep. No, 1 run. Maybe 2. Two's going to be tough here. We're going to get 2. Done well. So as the run rate has slowed down, we'll work out where the next fielding shot is going to be. Is it in the gap? It's not. Is it a run out? It's not. Madden survives. Jeez, I'm not going to run him out, but I'm trying to run him out. Come on, Owen. I just want to outscore him. He's on 73. He's just facing more balls than me. Malenko on the bowl. That's 4. I want these runs. I want more runs than Madden. I mean, I could run him out. That would be such a devious plan. My strike rate is much higher than his. Oh, I tried to hit that in the air. No run. Oh, yes. No. Don't run that. I just want to, like, outscore him. Is that too much to ask? That's in the gap. Went along the ground this time. Should be 2. Thought about a 3, but no. I'm using all of my energetic juice. My energy is getting quite low here. The onside. See, if I get 2 and then I get like a 1 with 1 ball to go, I get to retain the strike, don't I? That's the real mind games. I mean, you have a devious plan. Oh, I could run somebody out. But, oh, what about I just retain the strike? If anyone's getting 100 today, it's going to be me. It should have been me. Yep. That's 4. Glorious. So we're really kicking on now. Yep. And a 1 to keep the strike. 4 overs to go. 1 for 162. I'm on 77. Look at the variations here. The bowler, no 2 deliveries in the same spot. I mean, there was a couple there that were maybe tracking a little bit leg-sided, but other than that, majority of them were reasonably different every time. Yep. Rose really pitches that one up. Should be able to get up 2. Yep. Turning for it, and they'll get back nicely. So we're comfortable 2 more. I mean, there's only 24 balls left in this inning, or 23 balls left in this innings now. I want to make the most of it. Oh, is this out? It's been given. Now, before I am going to go upstairs, because I feel like it was pitching outside leg. That's the one thing that saves me here. And if it's pitching as umpire's call, I really should have hit this ball under the leg side here. Oh, and maybe it's missing too. Maybe it's missing the off stump. It certainly is pitching outside leg. Rubbish! 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 That is not in line. That pitch was not in line. Look at it. You can see where it pitched. Oh. That did not pitch in line with the stumps. That was at least umpire's call for pitching. Oh, that is stiff. Did I make more runs than Madden though? That's the real question. Coming into the attack. They need 199. What did he make? He made 93! If only I wasn't given out wrongly, I would have been fine. Again, I'm bowling the final over of the power play. So I've got to keep the runs as low as I can at this early stage of the game. What is this field also? Do I have like a short leg, you know? I've got a very short cover in. Yeah, that'll do. That's a bit better. There we go. You can take a single there. I'll happily let you get a single. Outside edge! That didn't carry, did it? It did not carry. Keeper, I need you up to the stumps. Same with you, Slip. My 1 slip. Slipperoonie. That's 4. A little bit too much width. Cramping for room. Keep it to a dot ball. I think that was a pretty good over. There might have only been 5 from it. It was only 5 from my opening over, which is very, very good. It's a lot more pressure on McDermott and Silk to score runs, especially if I... now that we're out of the power play, do I put more fielders out, or do I keep the pressure on by having fielders in close? Short ball pulled away. Goes toward mid-wicket. There will be a single here. That's the first run from this over. Slower ball in the air. Won't be caught. Will be 4. So 5 from the over again. 2 for 62. That's 4. Maybe I should spread the field out now. Short one. Alright, not bad. I got 4 deliveries left in my spell. Yet to take a wicket, being reasonably economical within reason. That's why it's reasonably economical. They still need about 13 and over, 14 and over maybe. So we have bowled reasonably well as a collective unit. They still need obviously another 100 runs from the last 6 overs. So it's going to be very tough. That we understand. But you've got to finish strong. Got to finish strong. Hopefully they don't get 2 here. I feel like they're going to try and get it. They are going to try and get it. No, they're not. Decided against it. So last ball of my spell. Can I get a wicket? That's a 50 partnership, or maybe even a 100 partnership for these 2. I think that would be the 100 partnership for these 2, actually. In the air. And 4. So a big way to finish off. They need 90 from the last 6. That's 15 and over. So the last over, Tasmania have managed to get within 19 runs with 5 balls to spare. And that's a dot ball. It's less than 5 deliveries, but it is always in question. Not anymore. Tremaine gets the wicket. Look at this. It's just a big, full, very, very full ball. Tracking on off stump. Tried to work it away to the onside. And Malenko goes 5 for 180. That should be the win from a Victorian point of view. Only 6 runs, so they must have hit 2 sixes off the last 2 or 3 balls or something. Here are some of the batting highlights. Let's just not look at those. But no, a great win from Victoria. I swear to God, one of these days I'm going to beat that Alejandro Madden guy for the best player on the field tonight. I thought I was it. Got given out not very nicely. And it ended up making 79 from 43 while Madden made 93. This is also strange because we've now got a Boxing Day 2020 game, which should not, of course, happen because it's the Boxing Day test. Should be happening. But that's it for today's video. We are going to keep it to 120 per video, but hopefully that'll mean I can maybe do a few extra videos a week in terms of career mode stuff, and it's just a bit better that way. Anyway, that is it for today's video. The form line is going up. I'd like to think we're pretty close to getting that contract for the English T20s, which is what he said earlier on. He says we're expecting selection for that now, so that's really good. We hopefully will get selected for that. Of course, we're a regular member of the T20 State Challenge, but hopefully it's not too long before we actually do something with it. Batting average of 54. We should not have got out the first time, to be fair. I mean, that last innings, it should not have been given out from that umpire. Terrible umpiring, but realistic. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you guys later.